is Christine Lam. I am currently a senior at San Jose State University. I am studying public relations. I think when you see me or take a look at first glance, you wouldn't think, oh, she is someone who lives with a disability. I was diagnosed with epilepsy when I was 12, and I remember the first thing they had me do after I found out was to go on meds. It was just years of just being on several different medications because some of them just didn't work with me, or the side effects really got in the way of my everyday living and the quality of my life. My dad found me passed out on the bathroom floor with like a throw up all over my shirt, and they didn't know what was the reason or cause behind it, so they rushed me to the hospital. And I remember going through an MRI and finding out later that I had epilepsy. There was a point in time where I was having a seizure every week, and I was in and out of the hospital, and it was like a financial strain on my parents because insurance and like hospital bills, it just accumulated. And it affected me because I was missing out on a lot of school. I was missing like assignments and classes. It was really hard for me to talk about it because at the time I didn't really know what epilepsy was. After adjusting to the lifestyle of living with epilepsy, I kind of adapted to knowing what triggers my seizures, how do I control it. And at a point in time, I just really got sick of just being on meds and just feeling drowsy all the time, and just like feeling like I was in like my headspace was just somewhere else. I ate more clean, did a lot more yoga and meditation, and I noticed that my seizures weren't as frequent anymore, and I can go about my day-to-day life without having to worry, oh, did I take my meds today? Or, oh shit, I forgot to take my meds, what's gonna happen? Does that mean I'm gonna have an episode tomorrow? After a few months of being seizure-free, I actually had a seizure, and unfortunately, because of that seizure that occurred on campus, I had gotten my license suspended as a result of it. I started taking the VTA because I didn't want to have to rely on anyone for rides to school. I mean, taking the VTA is just like another challenge, but I'm someone who likes to be independent and on my own feet and not have to ask my loved ones all the time to help me get to point A to point B.